Hi and welcome to DCO. My name is David Copete. In these videos I share with you different parametric design scripts that I use and create using Grasshopper. In this particular video, I'm not necessarily creating a tutorial, but I'm sharing with you this work in progress that I've been working on, and it's a lot subdivision for a large polyline. So what you're seeing here is started using a polyline as a perimeter, and I wanted to subdivide it and create various lots and also have a road going through it. So what I did was, with the polyline, create the road in the middle based off of the outside perimeter. Of course, a lot of these details can be changed and there are still some limitations to this script. So if you download this from my website, just understand that this is more of a work in progress. And what I like to do is show you how we can change the different sides that it approaches from. So we can change the polyline opening. And so now that you see the overall idea, I want to show you some more of the details here. A lot of the times I create scripts for buildings and designs, but I want to show you that you can use these tools to create algorithms or scripts for any of your designs. In this particular one, I wanted to make sure that we can change the size of the sidewalk, let's say here. Now notice that there are still some issues here. So if I change this to 15 or even change the road width here, everything will update accordingly. And I'll also be showing you a few other things that I'm working on. But in here, the idea was to create a subdivision here with the front and having them be, for the most part, the same. Of course, the corner lots are going to be a little bit larger. And so I created here a minimum number that we can change here. So let's say we want the lot width to be 60. It's going to be approximately the same for all of these. Obviously, like I said, the corner one's going to be a little bit larger because we have that angle coming in this way. And I also programmed it. So in this end one, it's not programmed with the minimum number, but I programmed it here using this one, which is subdivision using isotrim. And so here you can see that the lots can change also depending on subdivisions. So with this script, it's more of an exercise showing you how this can be done. But also here, what I did was take the lot, create some dimensions so you can visually see what the size of each lot is going to be. And also create an offset showing you that if you have a specific amount of density that you want to create for your lot, well, you can create an offset here, which is going to be the setbacks, then another setback for the building. And then one of the other cool things here is going to be creating some variation in the number of floors. So we have here 2 floors, 1 floor, and that is created using this panel. So this panel creates a pattern of true and false. And so if I just said true, let's see here, and then here false, let's see if I can type this right. Then you'll see that it'll alternate. So it'll be single floor, 2 floors, and this creates some variation in the neighborhood. We can also shift these randomly, maybe to the left or to the right within reason, right? And yeah, so this is the idea that I'm working on. It's a bit different than what I typically do, but I also wanted to show you that even though I create some tutorials sharing with you like full ideas that I've created, these are going to be other ideas that I have that I'm still working on, because once I figure out how this can be laid out correctly, then I share those things with you. And so if you have any questions, make sure to let me know. Or if you have ideas of how this can be developed a little bit different, either write it in the comments or let me know on my website. Like I said, I like sharing all of my files, so this will be available for free on the free tab on my website. And one of the cool things is that we also have the floor height that we could change. Obviously, this is a typical sloped roof with hip roofs, but we can also make this into flat roof development. So now that I've shown you this one, notice that I just added some people here, and that's also on my website. If you go to the free tab, you can have the people array script where you can just input a surface and then be able to, you know, add how many people you want to show. So if you want less people, this is more than anything to show scale for the idea. But now let me share with you another script that I created a while back that is a little bit different because it doesn't have the development like this, but it's another really cool case study that when you download the file, that will also be included. So let me show you that. This is the one that I created a while back, and it's creating a subdivision just using a rectangle. Obviously this can be changed, but the idea was to subdivide all of these evenly. And as you can see, we can change the road location using this MD slider. And so there are various ways that we can approach dividing a lot, depending on how you want to program it, how you want the designs to be. And then on this one in particular, I made sure to add a square foot number and a size for each lot. The buildings are not going to be, you know, offset from the outside, but I just put them relative to the center of each surface. So hopefully you see how this program can be used for many different designs, and just understand that these are work in progress, but you can download them and see how they were plugged in. And also, if you have any questions on how you would want to create this yourself, send me a message on my website. One of the things I like to do is help people create scripts for whatever they're trying to do. So thank you very much for being here. Hopefully you found this useful. I'll have this, like I said, on my website. I've said that multiple times, but just want to make sure that you guys know that I have all of this stuff available and a few more resources for those of you who are fairly new, but also for those of you who are just interested in seeing different approaches and different designs created with Grasshopper. All right, thank you. I will be showing you a part of the work in progress of how I created this. And so stay tuned, and I hope to see you on the next video.